Good morning everyone. I am your social science teacher. Today I am going to start your social science lesson with history. Chapter 1. The name of the chapter, Tracing Changes Through 1,000 Years. So you have to know that what is the meaning of tracing changes. Tracing changes means what are the changes happened throughout a certain time, throughout 1,000 years in Indian history, that we will read in this chapter, and how historians collect data about the history, how to write the 1,000 years history, we will discuss in this chapter. So before that, I want to inform you that you have already read in class 6 from the Harappan period, or before the Harappan period, when people started agriculture, and up to Gupta period, or more than 650 AD. AD means Anno Domini. Okay, so in class 7 we'll start reading and learning about the history of 1,000 years. It is from 712 AD, when the Arabian invader Muhammad bin Qasim invaded India, and up to it is 1707 AD. What happened in 1707 AD? That in this year, the last powerful Mughal emperor Aurangzeb had died. Okay, so let's begin with the chapter. So first, open your book, page number 1. So in page number 1, that open. So you have seen two maps. There are two maps. If I rub the board and draw the map, the first map looks like that. Okay, isn't it? So this is the first map. So in this first map, can you recognize where is India? This map actually drawn by a Arab geographer Al-Idrisi in 1154 AD. Okay, so this map is drawn by Al-Idrisi. Can you recognize where is India in this map? You can follow your map on your book, given on your book. So this map is very much similar with that map, and in this map we little bit understand that this portion may be India, because the peninsular part, the triangular shape of the lower portion of India, looks like that. And what is the big island here? What is the name of this island? It is Sri Lanka. So now, and then another map is drawn in the page number 2. Just open that map. That map looks like okay, so this type of map is drawn here, and now in this map is very much similar with the map we use today, and this map is drawn by a French cartographer. What is the name of the cartographer? The name of the cartographer is Guillermo they listen. It is not mentioned in your book, but I also mentioned it for your query. So now in this map is very much similar with today's India. Why this map is similar than today's India? Because this map is drawn in 1720s. If we compare the two maps, the previous map and this map, we have found that in these two maps, the time period is almost, the difference of the time period is almost 600 years. So in 600 years, there are a lot of new inventions happened in the navigation, like compass, the sextant, and other measuring equipments. But when Al-Idrisi drawn that map in 1154, the sailors and geographers don't have much equipments to measure the land masses and all these things. So that's why this map is more accurate, and we can only identify this is the South India, this is Gujarat, and this is Sri Lanka. Okay. So now, so what we have learned that, so in this way, when we today follow today's India's map, it is more accurate because it is, we got this map by GPS, Global Positioning System. So in this way, the day by day, everything had changed. So historian, when write history or they collect history from the sources like maps, they should be very careful to collect the actual information. We discuss the next unit, that is new and old terminologies. So what is the meaning of old and new terminologies? Old means the terminologies used so many years ago, and the new terminologies means the terminologies used today. We use today. Now the historical text and information exist in a variety of languages, may have changed considerably over the years. Suppose medieval Persian, the Persian language that is spoken in Iran. So today also that language spoken in medieval Persia or Iran, and what Persian is people speak today in Persia is totally different. So, and the difference is not only in the vocabulary, it also related to the words, and the meanings of the words also change over time. Suppose I give you an example. The word Hindustan, carefully look at the word, that word Hindustan used in medieval Persia, or the Persian people use the word Hindustan in which manner? That today we know that the meaning of Hindustan is our country India, with its political identity, and it is a sovereign country with a map. But that time, in 13th century, an Arab chronicler named Minhaj-e-Siraj, he described in Persian in his book that the term Hindustan means the area situated between the river Ganga and Yamuna, and the states like Punjab, Haryana, and the places situated beside the river Sindhu. But the same word Hind is used in the autobiography of Babur, the first ruler of Mughal Emperor, and also the 14th century poet Amir Khusru. He used this word, both the people used this word not only a place or political identity, they describe the word that everything situated between the Himalaya up to the Vindhya mountains in central India, up to the Sindhu river in western side of the India, up to the Ganga in east. So between this geographical background, everything, the fauna, the people, their cultures, everything they described as Hind. So in this way, the word is same, but in two periods, in 13th century and 16th century, the meaning of the words by and used by different people are always different. So the historian should be very careful when they will write history about these small changes happened throughout a course of history. Another example also given in your book, that is the word foreigner. The meaning of foreigner is a person came from outside of our country. But in 13th century, but in medieval period, the foreigner means a person is not belong to your town or village or your specific religion or culture. Suppose if I give you an example that in medieval period, if someone came from Kolkata to Burdwan, that person was known as foreigner to the people of Burdwan. But because he not belonged to the city, but in ancient period or in medieval period, if suppose someone came from Kolkata, he not belong to Burdwan, so that's why he is from foreigner. But today, if someone came from Kolkata, he is not a foreigner because he is a citizen of the state as well as our country, India. So in this way, the meaning of the words also change through time. So historians should be very careful when they collect those information about history from maps, from text, from inscription. They should judge what is the meaning of the word at that time and now. Then they should write the actual history without any misinterpretation. That's all from today's class. Hope you have understood everything. So we'll see the next class. Till then, stay tuned in our YouTube channel. Thank you.